I'm back for the night shift, and I usually don't do lives this time of day, night. But as you can see with my little green lit mic here, I put together a new old headset, and so hopefully you can hear me really well. And I wanted to test it out in my nighttime talking voice and give you some updates about everything that's happening, the contacts that I made, and how I'm trying to get more information for you all. It's interesting looking at the comments sometimes, and I try to stay open minded to the different, let's just say, perceptions you all have. And there's every kind of perception, and that's okay. But I don't try to do anything to steer anybody in the wrong direction. And I want to be clear about that because it is important to me. It's very important, and it should be. And yes, there are plenty of people that will try to lead you in some direction just because they got a little plan of their own. And I do have plans to uh, mainly to share my music, and that's the main passion for me. But actually, it's part of the reason why I stumbled on Pastor Bob Joyce in the first place was his music and his messages really spoke to me in a big way. And I don't know if you've heard his new album or not, but that really caught my attention. Hello, Darren Pandita. Hope I said your name right. No, I'm not a pastor. I've served at many churches uh, and with many worship teams, but I'm not a pastor. And of course, I'm a Christian. You probably already knew that, but so yeah, it's crazy times we're living in, and honestly, it's kind of entertaining for me to see all sides of the comments, and I don't mean to say that in a negative way either, but it's entertaining because it's amazing the different sides that we see things. Um, why I say that? Why did I say what? I am from the San Diego. Well, not originally, but I am in the San Diego, California area, and of course, prayers and thoughts for everybody around Florida and that whole area. It's looking like it could be a big storm still. I guess we got to wait about maybe 24 hours to before it hits land or how that goes. Um, Spy Kids vibes. I know I feel like an air traffic controller or something with this mic. Um, I kind of MacGyvered this thing together today because I like the mic that I have, but I had a problem with it not being loud enough. So thanks, Spy Kid vibes. That's a good one. Um, and yeah, hopefully it's loud and clear. That was my goal more than anything. I may look a little funny, but I don't care. It works. I was wondering how you managed to jimmy that up. Yeah, it wasn't that hard actually. I had an old headset piece and I just destroyed that because I knew I wasn't going to use that old mic anymore. And sweet, crisp audio, crisp and clean. So, yeah, that's all I care about. I might look funny. That's okay. So, yeah, anyway, so in the last week, I guess this is the main update I wanted to put out there was that last weekend, I attempted to contact Pastor Bob Joyce, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And frankly, I'd be amazed if I did because I can only imagine the emails and calls knocking on their doors of their tiny church and staff. It's probably it's probably interesting. Um, because I know I'm far from the only one trying to get more information and find out um, what's going on. I could definitely use some prayers for just the best discernment possible, making the right choices. Um, it's really important to me to get things right. I've been digging into all topics for the last 8 years like crazy. But there's stuff all of us don't know 100%. And so no matter how much I think, um, the intuition is working, and some days I feel excellent about that, and that's why I do what I do. But there's always the enemy comes in and tries to grab something. um, but I'm feeling good, I'm doing good, but it's just this time that we're living in. So yeah, power and prayer. I agree. um, and I was just saying that last night, when you don't know what else to do, pray. So yep, that needs to be me as well. um, so where was I? Yeah, so last weekend, yeah, tried to contact Pastor Joyce. Maybe I'll try in a different way this week. I have, yeah, I have some thoughts about that or plans. Um, and then several days ago, for the second time, I reached out to Gene Ho and um, and heard back. And so, it's funny, from the few what I would call sources that I have, the replies are interesting, and it's just enough for me to feel like I'm on the right track. And so ultimately, that's all I really care about. I've asked for some people to even review the videos that I'm putting out and just kind of, hey, can you just look at this and give me your thoughts? And even if you can't say or give the blessing on something, what can you give me? And it's yeah, it's kind of like the things that keep me going. And all I need is a little tidbit, from somebody, the right person, and it gives you that confirmation that you're on the right track. So overall, I'm feeling fantastic about where we're at and what we're finding out. Like I always tell the people that are not so interested in this journey, I just say, hey, even if I find out that amazingly Pastor Bob Joyce is just a pastor and a great musician and public speaker and yada yada, whatever, I'm still going to be happy listening to him, listen to his messages and his music. I'm ready for the next album. So I'm not going to be upset. And let me see. Let me catch up a little. Elvis video I just watched, his service record. Yeah, honestly, Kathleen, I haven't dug into that, but a few people have made that point, and it's kind of interesting. So, journey wise, Alex, I'm talking about really this kind of worldwide journey that we're all on, because what we're experiencing right now is not like the last 100 years. Can I say battles that have gone on? And so, yeah, I have a few other channels. It's kind of hard to explain. I know the code is rough sometimes, but I have some other channels that I I elaborate everything that I want to say. So I'm working on that this week. Actually, I think, did I put some stuff in video descriptions? I don't, I'm working on that. But I do have to play along, if you know what I mean. Um, Homer Simpson is in the house. Um, hey, man, do you have Elvis Presley comeback special 68 deluxe DVDs? No, I don't. Um, nice mic. Thanks. I just like kind of built this, but not really, from some old parts I had today. And I didn't have to buy a new mic because I liked this actual mic on the end that I had. And yeah, as you can hear, it's pretty clear. Um, yeah, so Homer, I'm glad you asked that because I was just about to say I'm actually, uh, I think, a really good candidate of a person for looking into Pastor Bob and this whole Elvis topic because I was never really a fan of Elvis. I'm a musician and I appreciate the music, but I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, he was before my time. And I don't know, that kind of gospel music I was never really into. And it's kind of funny that now I'm liking him and I'm liking the music that he does at his church when I never listened to that music. But it's just that voice and the message and just the whole package. And man, when I heard those first couple songs on his new album, it was just like a punch of inspiration and blessing and made me want to cry. And just, it's like, yeah, small town pastor, nobody, right? Sure. Uh, it's just, it really impressed me as a musician, and very few people do. And very few pastors impress me in that way. So um, that's like add to the list of coinky dinks. Okay. Where am I at? I'm getting lost here. Kathleen said there's a documentary which was made in 2012. It's free on Peacock or Hulu. Elvis gives his own bio. They cannot reveal his image because he's still. Uh huh. Uh huh. I'm with you. Very possible and likely. And um, I'm not that hip. See, on like all the documentaries and the Elvis films and stuff because, like I said, I was never a fan, but I'm kind of catching up to a lot of that stuff that a lot of you have already watched and been aware of for years, decades, even. So there's certain things I'm getting caught up on. And as far as like the current stuff that's out that people are sharing as proofs, that's the kind of stuff that I've pretty much seen it all. I'm just looking for different perspectives of the same thing that I can share with different kinds of people. Um, but the stuff that's on, I guess, on the streaming apps and documentaries and old stuff, that kind of stuff I'm catching up on. So actually, a studio team in Hollywood made the bio. Okay, nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on comments. Best movies: Elvis or King Creole, Blue Hawaii, and Viva Las Vegas. And yeah, see, I've heard of those, but I haven't really seen them. And I'm, I guess, behind the ball game on a lot of that. Um, totally gay, says Robert. um, I'm not, if that's what you're talking about, but I'm just a happy guy. Um, yes, when I heard Bob Joyce sing Amazing Grace. Oh, yeah, Amazing Grace was good. There's something about that first song on his new album. Um, s- that's Safely Home. Yeah, that one is singing about children and about them being brought safely home. And honestly, I need to dig more into the lyrics on that. But I think it's referring to God's children, but or it has double meanings. But yeah, that song in particular, I don't know, it just really hit me. There's a few really good ones on there. Leo, yeah, I'm spiritual because I'm a Christian, or yeah, those things go hand in hand for me. They want us to see for Sherwood Jean Hose, blue shoes. Yep, blue suede shoes. That's very interesting, as he likes to say. Um, no, he's a bum. No, he a bum. Oh. um, hey, Kobe, what's this about? Just talking about how I contacted Pastor Bob Joyce and Gene Ho, and I have heard back from some people. And yeah, just keep digging. Um, hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Yeah, Homer. Elvis movies, most are free with ads on YouTube. God is real. Yes. God is real. God is great. Blue Hawaii is your favorite movie. I need to catch up on some of these. What's your opinion on edging in Walmart? Okay. I don't know what that's about, but it sounds like it's something that'd be funny. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. So this was meant to be short. And here we are at the 17-minute mark. Yes, that's 17. And yeah, the only bad thing about a headset mic, I'm very aware of this as a musician and somebody who's played drums and tried to use headset mics, which I hated. It never leaves the speaking area. So, or the laughing area, or, you have to be very careful about every little sound that you make. And it's kind of funny. So I look like a hacker. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I like that. That's better than air traffic controller or Madonna or, yeah. Bob Joyce sounds so much like Elvis. He's a great preacher if he is or not. Exactly, Kathleen. You got it. Like I said, if 1017 coincidences turn out to be nothing next year or whenever we get to that point, then I'm just going to be like, you know what? I still like this guy. I like what he does, what he says, how he says it, how he sings, and bring on the next album, Bob. See, yeah, I'm trying not to laugh too loud. I keep shaking too because I got this stupid phone holder right on my lap because I don't want to. I don't want to exert myself, me holding it like this or something. So you get the up close view. The real Elvis would be proud to be spreading the gospel even in death. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on Palestine and Israel? That is something I'm not going to get into here. I am sorry. Um, I do have an opinion, and it's different from everything that you normally hear, honestly. But yeah, I don't. There's certain things I just don't get into in this current position that I'm in. The mic never leaves the cone of the vibratory airflow from the mouth hole. You got it, Alex. That's right. You guys are getting every bit of it. Um, hello, everyone. Marcin, Alex, with mouth hole. Sorry if I laugh. This thing's gonna shake. Um, God's good all the time. Pray return soon. I do pray for that. I will be happy when that day comes. My personal thoughts on that are also different from what a lot of Christians think. I think we're minimum 5, 10, or more years away from his return. Um, and if I had to pick one thing, one reason why is because the mark of the, you know what, there needs to be enough infrastructure for that to take place. And we're just not there yet. And I think the last 4 years uh, show that enough too. So, yeah, as a Christian, as somebody who believes in revelation and believes in the prophecies, I just don't think we're there yet. Doesn't mean God couldn't do whatever He wants to do right now while we're on this live, but just yeah, looking at everything, that's that's what I think. Um, let's see. Pray for Tampa, definitely. LOLs from I can't say her name, but it exists at the end. Man of them kids. I'm a Christian. Is my That's my religion, I guess, if you even call it that. I don't think of it as a religion. It's as Christian, it's supposed to be a relationship, not a religion. Um, Poop in bushes. Um, I am all for nature. Yeah, when you're in nature, you do what you got to do there. Kathleen, revival, if not rapture. Yes, exactly. I think we still got time. I think revival is coming. I really do. I think it's like next year it's coming, if not the end of this year, because when I say things are happening, I'm talking big picture. I really do think things are happening. Um, Messages being held for review. Sometimes I don't see your messages, just so you know. If you write something that's kind of crazy, thanks for your contribution in the research. Hey, you're welcome. Um, yeah, I can't help but think of this stuff day and night, and it is night for me right now. But I thought, why not? I'd give an update and share what I've been finding out. It's a continual journey, shall we say, and I'm happy to share that. Would you agree that our society is like donuts? Burnt ones get thrown. Now, I'm a deep thinker, but that one, uh, okay. No, I'm not going there. I'm not sure where you want to go with that, but it's a joke. Okay. I'm still going to think about it, but even if it's a joke, um, a joke from elementary school. Yeah, it reminded me of something. I thought, have I heard that before? But maybe not. I do love donuts, but can't eat too many of those things. God's love for every tongue, tribe, and nation. God bless us all. Amen. Kathleen. Marcine. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but so what do I think of the thing coming up in a few weeks? How shall I say? I think they're going to try to take it from the guy. And I don't know what's going to really happen after that, but I really believe that there's going to be some craziness go down. in some shape or form. I don't think it's going to be anything like 2020, how that went down, how it lasted for months and just blah, blah, blah. And we wait and nothing kind of happens. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything like that. I do think big things are coming. And just like some people are hinting that there's October surprises coming and all this stuff, I really do think it's going to be different. But I do have guesses, which are hard to mention at the moment, um, that are more specific. But that's what I want to use some other places for, maybe this week. Half hawk, half man. Credulous people are attracted to confidence and repelled by the complexities of nuance where the truth often resides. So it's essential to find ways to confidently simplify that which is truthful. Essential. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'm with you. Um, it's kind of late for me, and I don't want to think so deep right now, but I can't help but read into that. And I think I am in full agreement. Lots of times as humans, we want to have things clear, like yes, no, black, white, hello, or whatever. And yeah, a lot of times there's just a lot more to it than that. And even our own perceptions are gray and diverse and all kinds of things. So that's why even if I don't agree with somebody or they say something I don't, yeah, or it's negative, whatever, I'll look for something useful out of it, and I will take it as constructive criticism if there's something there. Uh, it took me a long time to get to that point. It really did because as an empath and INFJ, any INFJs in the house or even know what that is, um, I am a sensitive person. And I used to think that was a weakness for a long time until I realized I could hone it and not take it personal, but still be sensitive, but not take it personal. And once I finally learned how to do that, really through trial and error and pain and time, then it really started to benefit me because um, the way I see it is every single negative thing that somebody, the enemy throws at you, you can turn it around and use it for good, if you have the right motive. That's how God works. He can turn everything around for good in your life. Um, so I try to have fun with it. I try to not get too serious about myself and the negative uh, as much as possible. And I can usually find something good that I can learn from it. So half hawk, half man. I like you because you're a deep thinker. Would you rather live in a world that has questions that cannot be answered? Wait. Oh, I thought I read it already. Then live in a world with illogical answers that cannot be questioned. Interesting. Interesting. I think I would rather live in a world of free will. And so this is how things are sometimes in this world. Hi. No, I'm live and I'm getting deep questions from deep people that I can't think about right now. Choose the lesser of two evils, another hurricane during election time in a place that doesn't see flooding very often. Interesting. Marcine, that's what I was thinking, especially when trying this. Okay, I can't say that. But I'm with you. Message held for review. I can't, bad review person. I can't read you.
See it at least. Just don't read it.
Oh, I don't know if that's the message that. Oh, okay. It was talking about that message. Half hawk, half man. ENTJ. Okay. You know what I'm talking about then. It's a superpower. Yep. Energy is everything. Yeah, I just made a video. I have another channel actually. If you're interested in that wavelength, sorry, I get distracted by other people. Um, what was I saying? So yeah, I have another channel called INF Genius, INFJ, and then ENIUS small, INF Genius. And so, of course, I talk about INFJ things. I just made a video on there today that was about like 5 tips for INFJs and empaths, intuitive kind of people. And I was talking about energy and just not absorbing bad energy and all that kind of stuff. Who are you? Um, so I started talking about Pastor Bob Joyce and Gene Ho, and then now we're on to psychology hour, talking about empaths and INFJs. I have to spend a lot of time alone to recover from other people. Give too much. Oh, Kathleen, you're an INFJ too, an empath. Nice. I've studied that topic a lot too the last 7-8 years now already, and yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's good to know these things about your personality, whatever personality you are. Where do you live in a world with answers that cannot be questioned? It's called peer review. Answers that cannot be questioned. Oh, yep. Big time. We learned something about peer review the last few years, have we not? And it's not all good. Have you ever noticed that optimal outcomes are seldom attained when leaders accept facts that affirm their biases while ignoring or attempting to discredit data that opposes prior beliefs? Yes. Half hawk, half man. You are into just, you got the words to say what needs to be said without saying it in a way that is even coded. And that's beautiful. I love that. Kathleen said, I saw a video today that said North Carolina has lithium and other mineral deposits there, a red state. Yep. I've been seeing that. And makes sense. More coincidences, right? My opinion, electric cars is we don't have the infrastructure. Yeah, electric cars, that's it doesn't make sense unless you got the money. And yeah, even the recharging of them is kind of crazy, I think, from what I know about it. I think some topics are too deep. LOL. Yeah, this live got a little bit deep fast. What did I learn about empath? Most Americans are blind sheeps. Yes. Um, Basically, about empaths is just being able to read the energy of other people, and like you can absorb their feelings um, really kind of uncontrollably, really. But once you learn how to sort of navigate it and protect your energy, you can use it in a good way. But sometimes it is hard to deal with too, to have that, um, to just absorb it so easily around people. You subbed anyway. Cool. Thank you. Everyone trying to make money on here. That's funny. I don't know if it's everybody. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap it up because I have distractions. And yes, I am an empath, an INFJ world, and I need a loan. So thanks for watching. I don't know how often I'm going to do these night shift sessions because I usually don't, but it wasn't too deep. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I was planning to do like a 5-minute thing when I first started this, and then you know how that goes. So, yeah, variety of topics. I can talk about a lot of topics when I'm in the mood, and there's a lot going on. But yeah, thank you all for listening, um, watching the channel. I'll try to keep it interesting and entertaining for you. Um, some of the entertainment kind of stuff I put on there is just like if there's one little tidbit that I think is useful. Like I'm not a Justin Bieber fan either, never have been, but some of that kind of stuff I think ties into bigger picture. So okay, sure, I'll put it out there. So okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. I will see you all again soon at some time of day because I'm not consistent usually on the time of day, but of course my videos will go on the channel, of course, after I've been live, so you can still see them. Good night, Amazing Grace. Elvis still rules. Okay, thanks, Kathleen. Eugene Bilbo Baggins. That's a character. I can't even remember the movie right now. Yeah, I need to stop. My brain isn't working anymore. I got up early and it's late my time, so I am done. So thanks again. Have a good one. Have a good night or good day. And I'll see